Hello everyone, it's Jessica and I'm back with another scrapbook process video for you for Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, and today we are focusing on this gorgeous sketch by Brenda Ragsdale, and I am doing this sketch for day 4, I believe. Yes, day 4. So I am actually starting by using just a plain sheet of white cardstock with the Hip Kit Club Kit from December 2021. So I'm just pulling out a couple of the pattern papers, and I've already cut them down into circles using just the circle shape of my Cricut. And I've chosen these 2 pattern papers and these 2 super cute photos of my son playing in our recent snowstorm back in December. And I am just going to do some mixed media on here with a stencil from Pear Tree Cut Files. This is the snowflake stencil that I'll link below for you. And using the Picket Fence Studio, this is the paper glaze that they make, so it goes on super duper smooth. And this is one of the sky blues out of the sky blue set, so this is sky blue A. And I absolutely love this texture paste paper glaze because it's just so smooth whenever it goes on. It dries pretty fast and it's shimmery and just very, very pretty in person. So it really adds a lot to your pages. So this right here is my little banner strip, and I am actually using that piece of packaging that came in one of the sticker sheets from the Hip Kit. So I like to use up things or use things that you wouldn't normally think to use, and I like to recycle things. I was trying to pop that below that circle, but it's stuck down pretty good. So I kind of messed that part up on the sketch, but oh well, I kind of like it on top anyway, so it works out fine. So I'm just matting my photos here onto some smooth white cardstock, and then I'm going to do a double mat and distress that like I distressed the edges on the circles and the banner using my Close to My Heart edge distresser. So I'm just going to pop the photos down right there, and then this little thing, you heard me talk about recycling pieces, and this is actually the branding strip off of one of the other pattern papers. So I thought this looked perfect with this this pattern paper that I had already, so I just kind of ripped a little piece off and stuck that down there below my photos. And then I'm going to just distress those edges and adhere that down to my page so they're good to go. And then I'm going to pull out some of these pear tree bits and pieces. So these are some little titles. These are the acrylic pieces, and I found one in that pack that says Frosty. So I'm going to put Frosty Adventures for my title. So the little adventures comes from the Hip Kit, and I'm just going to stick that down right under that word. So that's going to be my title, Frosty Adventures, which is super easy and fast, and it's done. So that was probably the quickest title ever. And then I'm planning on doing some journaling up around this circle because I think that would be just perfect to kind of finish that area off and give it just a little extra something. So originally I had thought about doing some machine stitching around my circles and around that banner, but I kind of liked the simplicity of this page and just keeping it clean and just the clean lines of the distressed edges. So I wanted to show off the stenciling and the acrylic pieces on this layout, so I left it pretty simple. So I'm just using some glue dots to adhere down my acrylic piece, and then I'm just going to pull out some embellishments. So these are all in the Hip Kit from this past December, and I actually cut these little tabs in half because you can totally use the other half for something else. You don't have to fold them over and use them. So I just cut them apart and use them like that. So I'm just pulling out a cute little title here to go beside my title rather, that says A Good Story because it goes perfect with my journaling. I ended up writing that you weren't super thrilled about the snow, and I think it was because you couldn't really move well in your snowsuit. So yeah, he is not overly thrilled with this white stuff going on. But my other son absolutely loves it. He brings all his stickers out in the snow. He loves it. It's hard to get him back inside. He will literally stay out there all day until his toes and his hands are numb. But this guy here, he's not a real big fan. He didn't really know what to do with it. He knew that he was supposed to be playing in it, but I think he had a hard time moving in all the clothes, so he really wasn't super thrilled about it. So he's probably going to be like so mad at me for taking all these silly photos and scrapbooking these later in life, but it'll give him something good to look back on, right? So these are some cute little snowflake acrylic pieces, also from Pear Tree. And then I'm just going to adhere those down with some glue dots, and just kind of popping them down here and there, and just finding some other little embellishments to go on here. This particular kit has so many little embellishments to go just all throughout your layout, and so many things, and I love that it all coordinates together and matches so perfectly. These colors are my absolute jam, and they are just perfect for everyday scrapping for me. And with boys, it's also just absolutely perfect. There is some pinks in this kit, but the other sides of the papers that have pinks on them are pretty boy friendly, so I really, really like this kit. So here I'm just kind of finishing adhering all of my little embellishments. I love that little cute raccoon that's playing in the snow. So I just popped him down right there. I popped a couple little journaling strips underneath my title that already were pre-made in the kit, and then popped a couple extra snowflakes down. And then I am just gonna pop this down right here. I'm gonna make it say "Hello Cold Days" right above my title there. And then just kind of finishing this up, gonna get my date stamp out here. I used the Becky Higgins date stamp with Distress ink. This one, actually I think this is Distress Oxide and Faded Jeans is what I used to match with my layout. And that's pretty much gonna finish this up. So here is my finished layout. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and feel free to play along with all of this month's challenges in the Facebook group, which I'll link below for you, and make sure to check out the other designers because they have some awesome layouts as well. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!